Hello and happy day. Welcome back to Seniors Fitness. Folks, my name is Juan. I am your personal trainer and your group fitness instructor, and I have planned a very fun workout for us. Folks, this class is meant for everyone, so whether you prefer to do everything from your chair or if you prefer to do it all on your feet, I have good moves for you. There are several different variations of exercises. I will always show you a more foundational version, and then we'll work from there. So we will progress with each set. If you choose not to take a progression, that's fine. I'm completely okay with that. For today, we will use a pair of hand weights. I have a pair of small dumbbells myself. If you don't have actual dumbbells, feel free to grab 2 cans of food, maybe 2 bottles of water, or anything small that you can hold or grip in your hands that will create a little external resistance. We will also use our therapy bands or our resistance band, and obviously a chair. Folks, please take a moment, scan head to toe. How are you feeling? If there's anywhere that you identify that needs a little extra TLC, please give it to yourself. Otherwise, let's go, let's start, let's have some fun. We're going to begin with just a light march. Now, like I said before, you can do this on your seat or sitting down, or you can do this on your feet. You pick. Either way, if you are sitting or standing, I want you to be aware of how much impact you're putting into the ground. That impact translates right back into our joints. So obviously we want to feel good later, so let's minimize that. Let's take this marching into taps. We'll tap right up front. Bring it back to a march. And let's tap it up front. Let's take these taps out to the sides. Again, we'll tap it up front. Now let's march again. Let's march our feet nice and wide. Now we're going to just plant them right here. All I would like you to take with your right arm, I want you to reach up diagonally. Now left arm reaches up diagonally. I'm going into some spinal lateral flexion, warming up through our torso. Now I'm keeping a nice wide base in my legs, and notice how one hand is always resting on my hip. Now these reaches overhead are going to become reaches out front. Reach. Reach. Let's bring it back to a wide leg march. Now let's bring that march right underneath our hips. Take the legs out wide again. Now we keep them here in a little tap. So we're shifting our weight right and left as we're tapping. Maybe we bring our hands back on our hips. Maybe we keep our arms hanging at our sides. You pick whatever feels most comfortable to you. And now we're going to add those reaches overhead, one arm at a time. Reach, reach. Maybe we reach forward. Now let's bring our hands down, so just the taps. Both arms reach, up, up. Both arms reach forward and back. I'm going now half tempo. Push out, pull it in. Reach out, pull it in. And we march in place. Let's go ahead and rest our feet. Shoulders, let's roll them all the way up. Push them back and tuck them down. Again, we'll pull our shoulders up. Push them back, roll down. Big shoulder rolls. Now let's reverse these rolls. So let's roll from the back to the front. Working on warming up our entire body. Now arms come out nice and wide. Give yourself a quick bear hug. Open. Other arm goes on top as we quickly bear hug. Open. Let's do a few more. Nice work. Folks, we're going to dive right into our workout. We should be feeling our overall body temperature elevated just a bit. We should feel ready to actually dive into some strength training. We will focus on lower body first. For our first exercise, we are going to use the chair and we will use one hand weight. Now, before we begin, we're going to use one hand weight, holding it only on one side. The point in doing that is that we are going to create instability in our core. Now, it's worth explaining in the beginning because for some of us, if we have reasons to really protect our spine, then I'm going to ask that you skip the dumbbell altogether and just use body weight minus the dumbbell. But for everyone else who will be holding that weight, it's very important that as we hold a weight on one side, our body remains in equilibrium. So we're going to have to really hone in and focus more on our abdominal and obliques core strength to keep us from laterally flexing or leaning, in either direction. So we really want to keep that postural alignment, okay? That's my emphasis. Bring it back to your chair. Let's have a seat. Please carefully reach down, pick up one weight. We are going to begin with the weight on our right side. I like for the weight to hang right at the side of my body. This is called a suitcase sit to stand. Suitcase because I'm holding my weight right at the side like I would if I were carrying a suitcase. From here, your feet are going to be right below your knees. I want you just to stand, march in place. Note, proper upright posture. I'm not leaning in any direction. Have a seat very slowly. Next, come on up. March. Let's sit. And we're up. March. And we sit. Up. Let's march. Have a seat. And we're up. March. Pretty easy, right? Just a little extra challenge because we have that one weight on one side. Now we've done 5 on the right. Let's take the weight on our left side. Have a seat. Stand. Let's march. Have a seat. Every time we sit slowly, right? We don't fall into our chair. But stand, march. Let's sit back nice and slow, and we're up. We'll march in place. Let's sit, and we're up. And have a seat. Folks, we will leave the weight now on the floor. Join me up on your feet. How do you feel? How did that feel? Pretty doable, right? So we are still working, or we were working quadriceps, working a little of the glutes or your posterior hip, but we're also working core. So it's a very integrated move. I know that you were ready for it, so well done. Next move is going to focus on more core strength, but now we're going to include some hip flexion, and it's going to challenge our balance a little bit more. So I would like for you to come up on your feet. If balance is already a known issue, then I want you to stand next to your chair. This way you have it for a tool to help you maintain balance, right? Otherwise, if balance is not a known issue, or if you know that you have, you're working on it, but you're okay, we're gonna stand in an open area, right leg. I would like for you to tap it out, bring that knee up. Tap it out to the side, bring that knee up. Out. It's like in old school aerobics, we call this a power knee, but we're going at tempo. We're going very slow, in controlled, taking it from a former cardio move, making it now a strength training and balance exercise. You saw how I almost lost my balance? See, even the trainer goofs up. That's okay, we're all human, right? And I keep goofing. I promise, that's not for the camera, that's really happening. Okay, bring it down. How you doing? Great. Okay, we have the other side. Same thing, so we're gonna stabilize standing on the right leg. Our left leg, we're going to bring that leg straight out to the side and drive that knee up and center. Take it out. Bring it up. Take it out. Whoa. Bring it up. Out. Nice work. Well done, folks. Take a moment, catch your breath. Let's come over to our chair, and we will stand behind the chair. We're bringing our attention over to our hamstrings. So that is the back of our thigh. Just some basic hamstring curls here. I would like for you to please stand behind your chair, keeping or maintaining postural alignment, so we're not going to be caved in or leaning into the chair. Just stand up nice and tall, and with your right leg, I want you to curl your heel up to your glutes. Slowly return that foot down. We curl. We keep our repetitions nice and slow. There's no rush here. We have 3 remaining. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last one. Nice work. shifting your weight over to your left side, or to your right leg. So now the left leg is coming into motion. Bring that heel up towards the glute. Slowly return it down. We curl it up. We release down. We have 5 repetitions remaining. Here's 4. Two. Last one, coming up. Nice work. Folks, I'm not sure if your body is feeling even warmer, but I am. Grab your water if you need it. Maybe take a moment just to catch your breath. Otherwise, we are going to begin right at the top of that circuit. So join me on your chair. We're going to reach down for our weight. Now, I would like for all of us to begin with the weight now in our left hand. So we're just going to completely flip the script, reverse the order from what we did the first time. Starting with the weight hanging at your side. Again, being very, very aware and vigilant about keeping equilibrium in our body, right? So we're not leaning in any direction. We're going to go from our seated position, come all the way up to stand, march. Now let's sit. And we stand, march. Let's sit. Up, march. Have a seat. We're up. Let's march in place. Have a seat. One more time, up. Let's march. As we march, we'll take the weight, place it in our right hand. Have a seat. And we're up. March. We're looking good. I hope you're feeling good. Have a seat. All the way up we go. Let's march. Have a seat. We're up. Let's sit back. We're up. And let's sit. Nice work. We'll leave the weight on the floor and we come back up to a standing position. Hopefully that set felt a lot better than the first. Now that we have a hang of it, we knew what to expect. Now let's see how we're doing with our balance, right? How many of us are going to lose our balance on this set? I probably will. That's okay. So I'm going to support my weight on my left leg. So I'm standing, most of my left leg becomes like my tree trunk, right? My right leg, I point my toe, I'm extending out to the right side of my body. I'm going to bring my knee up and a little diagonal on this one. Up, out, up, out, up, out. Let's get 5 more. Last one. Nice. Well done. Okay, folks, other side. So now put all of your weight on your right side. Really support yourself on your right leg. Make it like it is, that big, powerful tree trunk coming out of the ground. Your left leg, point the toe, extend it out to the left. We're gonna come up and slightly diagonal. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's getting warm in here. Well done. Come back to your chair for some hamstring action. So again, we are standing right behind your chair. Upright posture. Just bring one heel up towards your glutes. So we do a really strong curl. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Left side, same thing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Woo! Folks, how are you? We well? We good? I hope you're feeling okay. We're going to repeat all of that one time. Have a seat. My lower body is already talking to me. I really hope I'm not the only one. Okay, remember, we have our suitcase sit to stance. We will begin with the weight on our right side again, so please reach down for that weight. Holding it right at the side of your body. Bring yourself up. Lift. March. Have a seat. Lift. We march. And sit. We're up. We'll march in place. And sit. Let's go all the way up. Let's march. Have a seat. We're up. March and grab the weight in your left hand. Now let's have a seat. We're up and marching. Please sit. Stand. Let's march. Have a seat. All the way up. March in place. Have a seat. We're up. Have a seat. Let's do one more, shall we? All the way up. March. Now let's sit. Place that weight on the floor. Well done. And then we're back up on our feet. So we have those hip flexion, slow motion, power knees. That's a mouthful. We'll start with our right leg extended out to the side. Let's go for 10. Up. 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 5 remain. Lift. 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 Here's 2. Last one. Nice. Okay. We have the left leg. Go ahead and point the toe, extend it out to your side. Let's go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. One more exercise. Let's come on back behind our chair. Hamstring curls, please. Right leg, let's go. Bring that heel up towards your glutes. Extend the leg. 9. We curl. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Nice work. Left leg, please. Curl. Here's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one last one. All right, folks. How are you feeling? We're probably all feeling pretty warm. I know I am. Your lower body did some significant work. Please reach for your water. Folks, while we continue to catch our breath, let's bring our arms out nice and wide. And again, give me a really big bear hug. Right arm on top. Hug. Open. Left arm on top. Really big bear hug. Repeat, right arm up. And left arm. Good. Folks, we're going to move into our upper body portion of today's class. Let's come over to our chair. We can have a seat. All I would like is for everyone to reach down and grab your hand weights. If your weight is way under your chair like mine, be sure that you're leaning into your thigh. Like I said in the very beginning of class, we can do these exercises seated if you prefer. I will be standing. We're going to begin with an upright row. Now the upright row, the focus really for this exercise is your upper back. So I would like for you to focus all of your energy on that area right above where your shoulder blades are. We're going to begin with the weights in front of our body. Your knuckles will be facing out, and you're going to row, pulling your elbows as high as you can. So we're going to pull all the way up, really engaging through that upper back. Slowly release down. We go up. Release our hands down. We have one more, all the way up, rowed up, slowly release down. Nice work. From here, we're gonna jump right into some bicep curls. Let's rotate our arms so that now our palms are facing forward and out. Bring your elbows right to the sides of your body. Curl. Slowly release both arms down. We curl up, we contract in our biceps nice and tight. Slowly return down. We curl. Return down. We have 5 more repetitions. Counting down from 5, here we are, number 5. Here's 4. 3. 2. One last one. Let's place our weights on top of our chair. Just give yourself a moment. Catch your breath. Our hands might be feeling fatigued. Our wrists or our forearms might be feeling it. All of the above might be feeling it. Just give yourself a moment just to kind of catch up, right? Our next exercise, we're focusing on the front of our shoulders. So we're going to do front raises. Now, for our shoulders, for some of us, we like to practice extra caution. So you have the option for this next exercise, maybe to just use your hands. You're gonna place your hands in or make little fists with your hands and just raise straight forward. Or you can grab your weights. You pick for this one. I will hold on to my weights. I'm going to begin the same way I began for my upright rows. So my knuckles are facing forward. And I'm going to also make sure that I brace in my core. So I'm going to keep my abs nice and tight. Let's go ahead and raise our arms forward right up front. Slowly return down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Well done. Let's place these weights back on top of our chair. And let's grab our band. This next exercise is focusing on our lats. Our lats are these big muscles that kind of make that V shape along the outside of our back. What I would like is you're going to grab and hold the band in your left hand, lifting it up overhead. For right now, my left hand is going to be what I call my anchor, so it's going to stay right at this position. I'm going to grab the band with my right hand kind of close to where my left hand is, knowing that the distance between both of my hands is going to dictate how much resistance I have. So if my hands are closer, then I'm pulling on what is going to feel pretty tight, pretty heavy. So you pick how far you want it, but I would say maybe 8 to 10 inches away between your hands. Left arm stays up. Your right arm, you're going to just pull that elbow straight down. Release. Pull it down. We pull down. We have 5 remaining. Pull straight down. 4, 3, 2, one last one. Now don't release the band. This way you keep the same resistance for the other side. What we will do is take our right arm. Now our right hand becomes our anchor. So that hand is straight up in the air. Now with our left side, we're just gonna pull straight down. Pulling with the elbow bent. We have 5 remaining, folks. Pull straight down. 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Nice work. Okay. Shake it all out. Take a moment, check in. How are you feeling? I hope that you feel great. And maybe we feel ready to begin right at the top. So we'll place the band back on our chair. Let's grab those weights. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Weights are in front of our body. Your knuckles are facing out. Focusing all the attention on our upper back. Let's pull these weights as we row upright. All the way up, I'm engaging my back. Row it up, I'm really squeezing through my upper back. One last one, row all the way up, squeeze, and release down. Nice. Still holding on to the weight, so our shoulders are still working because they are stabilizing these weights. We're gonna hang here for a moment while we catch our breath. Now let's rotate our arms open, keeping our elbows right at the sides of our body, and we're going to curl, working and focusing all on the biceps here. Curl our arms up. Slowly release down. Here's 9. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice. Let's place these weights here on the chair. Give your hands a break. It's funny how much work our hands are doing for us without us even really realizing it or putting any focus specifically on the hands. That grip that we have to keep when working with external resistance, it really does sneak up on us, doesn't it? I know it does for me. Okay, folks, if you're ready, we are going to go back into the third move. So that is the front raise. Remembering your option, if you don't want to carry the weights for this one, don't. Just make little fists and use your own body weight. If you do want to use weights, please join me. Again, being aware of our posture, staying as neutral as we can, and bracing in our core, keeping that nice and tight. Let's lift those arms out in front, slowly release down. Now, one thing to also make note of when we're doing these exercises, really focus on keeping your neck relaxed. I know a lot of us hold a lot of tension up in our neck. Really try not to contract in that area if you're not actively working that area or any of those muscles. We have 5. Here's 4. 3. 2. Last one. Nice work. Let's place these weights on the chair. Reach for your band. Folks, this next set of lat cooldowns, I'm going to do these in my seat. Holding the band in one end, in my left hand, extending that arm straight up. Now, grabbing 8 to 10 inches away from that hand with my right on my right side, and I'm going to pull this elbow straight down. Right side moves. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Now do not release the band, but you can bring your arms down. Give your shoulders a little break. I know, it feels like a lot. Okay, right arm comes up in the air. Our left arm is the arm in motion, pulling that elbow straight down. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, you're doing great. Hang in there, folks. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Nice. Folks, place this band on their chair. Just take a moment, catch your breath. How are you feeling? Great, I hope. We are going to repeat those upper body exercises just one more time. One more time. If you need water, grab your water now. I'm stalling for you. This way, you can do whatever reset you need to do. Okay, come on back. Let's grab our hand weights. Standing up nice and tall. Weights in front of our body. Again, I want your knuckles facing forward. Focusing all of your attention on your upper back. We're going to row. Arms come straight up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one, row it up. Nice work. Again, folks, we're just going to pause for a moment, catch your breath, bringing our attention out to our biceps. Let's rotate our arms so that palms are facing out. Elbows are stuck right to the sides of our body. So that way we could really hyper-focus on only the bicep muscles powering this move. Let's curl our arms up. Slowly release down. We curl. Here's 5. We have 5 remaining. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one coming up. Okay, let's place these weights on the chair. Again, we're just going to roll out our wrists, maybe switch directions with those wrist rolls. Maybe even we will take our thumbs to our pinky, thumbs to the ring finger, thumbs to our middle finger, thumbs to index fingers, and then give me spirit fingers. Good job, folks. We are moving into those front raises, remembering our options, with weight, without weight. You pick. Brace in your core. Bring your arms right in front of your body. Knuckles are going to be facing out towards me, and let's lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, folks. Please return these weights over to your chair. Reach for your resistance band. We have one final exercise for our upper body. Yay! Okay. Grabbing the band with both hands, 8 to 10 inches apart. Left arm goes straight in the air. Right arm, we're going to pull that elbow down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keeping our grip, but lowering our hands, giving ourselves a moment to recover. Let's lift our right arm up. Left arm, we're going to pull that elbow straight down. Let's do it 10 times. Here's 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. Let's bring those arms down. Shake it all out. Folks, place your band right on the back of our chair. Let's remain upright, standing on the right side of our chair. We will use our chair for balance, and we're going to do a little more focused work here for our obliques. What I would like, lift your right arm up, take your left foot out, and let's bring our right elbow to our right thigh. Here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Woo! Other side, please. Standing on the left side of our chair now. Left arm comes up in the air. Our left leg extends out to the side. Left elbow to left thigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Nice work. Folks, let's have a seat. At this point, we're completely going to cool down. We'll do a little stretching. And who knows, maybe after class is time for a snack or a meal. Definitely time for water. Folks, please start by scooting to the front edge of your seat if you're not already there. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. We're gonna bring our legs wider than hip distance apart. I would like for knees and toes to match our hip position, so everything has a slight external rotation. Hands on top of our thighs. Please join me in taking a deep breath in. With the exhale, please fold forward. As you inhale, start to roll it up. Again, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll it up. One more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll. Nice. Keeping your left hand on your left thigh. Right arm comes up. Now we are going to just lean over, laterally flexing through our spine and stretching through the right side of our body. Now come back up. Right hand comes down to your right thigh. Left arm comes up in the air, and we laterally flex. Sit up nice and tall. Both hands come onto our thighs. Folks, let's interlace our fingers together right in front of our body. Now I'd like you to please flip your palms forward, push away, hollowing out through your upper back. Tuck your chin down to your chest. Really rounding through your back now. Pull your arms back towards your body. Sit up nice and tall. Let's take a big breath together. Both hands come all the way up. Let's please interlace our fingers up above our head. Flip your palms up. As you do, pull your hands back. Release your hands. Nice work. Bringing both of your feet right in front of your body. Please extend your right leg out in front of your body. Your right heel is touching the floor. Your toes are pointing up. Both of your hands will lean into your left thigh. As we fold, we're hinging forward. You're leaning towards me, gonna tell me something. Pulling the toes on your right foot towards your body. Nice stretch on the back of your right leg. Now pushing off of your left thigh, sliding your right leg in. Now let's slide our left leg out. Heel is touching the floor. Your toes are pointing up. Both hands come onto our right thigh. Please hinge from your waist forward, leaning towards me. Pushing off of that thigh, sliding that leg in. Folks, join me in one more really big breath together. Both hands go up to prayer. Let's inhale. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Please join me in making a heart. Folks, I leave you with my love and my respect. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.